name's Carter. I'm Ken's partner. We're in the middle of selling that home. I think he said he wants to sell it to you. The one in is that Slidell? I think we got so many I can't
Yes.
keep in touch. But so he said, hey, the goal is to get her in the house, and before we can do that, she wants to sell this property. And so I said, okay, well, let's buy it. The challenge is that us as investors, I think you kind of know, we if we do buy it retail, it'll have to be a certain way. But if we are purchasing a property, we'll have to buy it cash where we can, close within like 7 to 10 days or something like that. We cover closing costs and all of that. Here's the thing. I don't want you to hate me or anything like that. But in today's market, it's just kind of tough buying cash deals at like really good prices. And so I wanted to see, are you opposed to a cash offer in the 240s range?
Oh, yeah. I already got a 275 offer from an investor. The reason why the house is, I feel like it's worth at least 285 on the investor side, is it's all custom built. It has plantation shutters, crown molding. It has a beautiful porch outside, like, fans. The house is not cookie cutter. It's custom built. And when you go up in the attic, you can see it's used huge boards. It's not just 2x4s. It's 8x4s. It's, everything in the house is custom built. So that's the reason why we are trying to sell the house. We had put it up for $361, but some other houses in the area had their house around that amount, so we decreased it to $341. But so you can understand why I say that.
Yeah, 100%.
My sister and I, we want to sell it to an investor to get a quick turnaround, but we don't want to lose that much money. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And that's where we're at right now,
When you say
and
lose,
I don't think it's...
at that
Say that again?
when you say lose that much money, are you saying like you guys have too much that you put into it and you're going to be losing, or are you saying...
Exactly.
Gotcha.
When we bought the house, it was damaged from one of the hurricanes, and the whole back porch is redone.
This is just to get
we have a brand new roof on there, all new kitchen appliances. The house isn't like when we got it. And the house was custom built when it was first built in the 80s. So, like I said, when you go into this house, it's not like the other houses with no crown molding, and it's just a different home. You can see that there was a lot put into this house. It's not just a put up and run off house like these cookie cutters you see now.
Yeah.
And so that's why my sister and we just put all new flooring down, high grade laminate that doesn't scratch, and and it's waterproof. It's not that cheap junk. I mean, we put in some really expensive flooring because the house is not cookie cutter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
makes sense.
we have new flooring.
I have another
and
question.
I'm not saying what you're saying is an insult, because I understand right now how the market is.
Yeah.
But I can understand why you would want to offer that if you never knew the type of home it is,
I'm looking at the pictures. The home looks great. It's just on my end, it's if we buy it cash, of course, once we refinance the house and and turn it into a 30-year mortgage, they're going to charge us 7 to 8% interest rate, and that's going to hurt the purpose of me, buying it cash, because I want to keep it as a long-term rental. The house looks good. So
yes, it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that needs to be changed in there, not even right now, because the air condition that we have is on the roof. so that nothing gets wet, you know?
Gotcha.
And the air conditioning's in good shape. It's the inside unit that hasn't been changed in a while that may need to be changed maybe in 3 or 4 years. But when you go in the house, there's no leaks. There's nothing like that. The air is freezing cold. It's warm in the winter. The house is well insulated. I'm telling you, it would be a really good house for a rental.
Gotcha.
As far as upgrade people renting it. Not because a person that wants to rent a nice home and can afford it. They would appreciate
with that 275. With that 275 offer, how soon are they looking to close this one?
Well, they've offered it to us several times, but we were holding out for a little bit more because, like I said, it's not a cookie cutter house.
Okay.
It's custom built. It's really nice.
Right.
I mean, you know what else we have in there that's not really that we really didn't add into it? Is we have this little solarium room. As you go out of the living room, there's like a little glass room where you can see out and see the water and everything. It's really nice.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out. How can we make a deal work? The house looks good. I know. I'm looking at it on Zillow. But I'm trying to see how can we work a deal out where we purchase this house. And even if we have to beat the offer, there's another way that we can possibly make this work. But how can me and you work a deal out to where, hey, this is what we want. We can move forward with this, or I don't think I can hang up without getting this deal done. Ken has set me on the phone for a reason. And
so let me tell you, my sister is the one that is the negotiator for the money. Okay.
Gotcha.
Let me tell you what she is. She's an insurance woman. She knows property like the back of her hand.
Love it.
I'm the nurse.
Love it.
And we have the home together, okay? So I'm gonna give her your number to call you, okay? Now she's at work right now. She does contract work for the insurance company. So I'm gonna let her, talk to you. But we were talking about it last night, and we wasn't looking for too much more than what the guy wanted to give us. Because we figured out, even if we sold the house, we'd have to wait 90 days sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Whereas this would be a quick thing, You when you sell it to the investor, it's quicker. You get your money, you get out of there.
Yep.
That's what we're looking to do because we bought the house when my mother was alive. She's 90 when she died last year. And it's just so painful for us to be there. It's unreal,
Gotcha.
And we really want to get out of there. So she would be the negotiator. Let me give you her number.
Okay.
You can call her, and if she answers, fine. If she doesn't, leave a message that you are one of the investors that Dawn told to call you so we can finalize the deal, okay?
Okay.
And her number is 361. She has a Texas number, but she's in Louisiana. She lives with me. Hold on. I don't know her number by heart. I just hit Kim,
No worries.
Oh, Lord. Ain't that something? Now I'm bringing out the New Orleans in me, huh? Hey, y'all. Let's see.
That is funny.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. My sister, she's a hoot, too. Okay. And what's your first name?
That's Jabs Carter.
Okay. Jazz?
Jabs, like Muhammad Ali's favorite punch.
Oh, Jabs. Okay. All right. I'm a text her right now. Jabs Carter is calling you.
What do you think would make Kim happy?
285.
285. Okay. 285.
Yeah, I think that would work. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because we talked about it, and 290 would be where we want to be if we sold it to the investor. And I know you can't go that high. You know what I'm saying? So I think 285 would make her know that you're serious and you want to do the deal. You know, because we already got 275 on the table that we haven't touched.
285.
You see what I'm saying?
So 285 would
Yeah.
be that purchase price. 290 would get both parties excited.
I think she'd take 285. I really
Okay.
do.
285.
But
Done.
you know, I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying. I think 285 would perk her ears up, and you know, hey. So let me. I'm telling Jabs Carter is calling you about an offer on the house. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And then last question. Do you think we should get on a three-way call just in case?
No,
You
I let
trust
her
her?
do whatever she wants.
Got it.
She's
Okay.
she's the person.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Alrighty.
She's the financial woman.
Perfect.
All
I
right.
love it.
All right. Bye bye.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Please don't talk.
This is what I'm gonna do. So instead of me offering her, so she didn't 240 wasn't exciting to her. All right, cool, no problem. She got an offer at 275. Which everybody has offers there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, hey, look, I know you got somebody offering you 275. Why don't I do this? Why don't I give you 245 up front and pay you the other 30 or 35,000 over time? So that way I'm actually beating this guy's offer. I'm giving y'all what y'all want, except I'm just giving you 245 up front and I'm paying you the rest over time. That way I don't have to negotiate what numbers and what work and what doesn't work. I can actually go up to 300,000 if I wanted to. Houses are selling for like 360, 380. The investor, they're not going to fix and flip it. They're going to turn around and rent it out anyway. So rather than me giving her 275 or trying to beat his offer, like, which isn't going to work. That's not going to work. Well, here, look, I'll give you this right now. I'll give you a lump sum, which is 245, and we carry the rest of that 245, or I'm sorry, the rest of that 35 or 40,000, whatever that number is, in payments. Well, how long is it going to take? Well, how long will you give me? Can't do no longer than 1 year. Give me 3 years. I don't know. Well, okay, you know what? Fine. Give me 5 years. Give me 5 years, and I'll give you exactly what you want. I'll bump the purchase price up to 300. But I'm giving you what you want. It's going to take a course of time rather than just give you this. How do you even know that this 275 offer is a serious offer? What if that doesn't go through? Then what? So I'm gonna talk to Don or Kim all about that.